So to get this started, we're going to grab our category 3 yarn, grab our 4mm hook, and make a chain that can wrap around your torso minus 6 inches for the corset back tie that we'll add in later. Once we have our chain, we're going to block off that last chain, chain up 3, this counts as a double crochet, prepare for a double crochet, and double crochet once into that loop that we blocked off, or the 4th loop from the hook. And we're going to be double crocheting once into every loop that we have, going back down the chain. Once we make it to the end, we're going to chain up 3, that counts as a double crochet, and then we're going to keep going until we get a block of 5.5 inches. Once we have our 5.5 inches, we're going to start working on the side panels. So what we're going to do is turn it to the side, chain up 3, this counts as a double crochet, flip our work, and we're going to be working into these side double crochets. So we're just going to be putting 2 double crochets into each side double crochet. Once we make it to the end, we're going to chain up 3, that counts as another double crochet, and we're going to keep going until I have a total of 3 rows or 1.5 inches of side panel. Once we have our side panel, we're going to start working on our net. So we're going to be chaining up 3, this counts as a double crochet. We're going to chain up another 3, so 6 in total. Flip your work. Prepare for a double crochet. Count out 4 loops. And insert your hook with a double crochet into that 4th loop. Let's do that one more time. Chain out another 3. Prepare for a double crochet. Count out 4. Double crochet into that 4th loop. And keep doing this all the way down. And once we have that, we just have to do a row of single crochets. So we're going to chain up 1, flip our work, and put 1 single crochet into every loop that we have, going back down. And once we're done with this, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Once we're done doing the side panels, we're going to be working on this triangle portion that helps guide the ruffles onto your shoulder. And I already sectioned it off, and how we did that was that I folded it in half, put a marker in the middle, and then I folded that half into another half, not counting the side panel, and put a marker in there. So in order to do this, we're going to insert our hook in through 1 marker, and then we're going to do a row of double crochet from 1 marker to the next. So once we're done with our first row of double crochet, we're going to start working on the triangle portion. So on the side that's closest to the middle, we're going to be decreasing on that side only. So since we're here, we're going to chain up 3, flip our work, and we're going to decrease into the first 2 loops. So insert your hook into the first loop, yarn over, pull through, into the second loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 2. Then from here, double crochet once into every loop, going all the way down. Once we get to the end, chain up 3 and come back, leaving the last 3 loops. Once we got done doing our 3rd row, we left 3 loops like I said. So from here, we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, insert our hook into the second loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 2, and double crochet into that last loop that we have. And then from here, we're going to start to form a triangle. This side is going to be blunt, and this side is going to taper up so that we form a triangle. Once we finish doing this triangle, now we're going to make a chain from this peak down to this opposite corner. And how we do that, we're going to lay it down, and we're going to fold in the sides. Then we're going to go from one peak to the opposite corner. So we're going to make a chain down to this side. And I measured mine out, and mine's going to be a chain of 11.5 inches. And then once you have that chain, go ahead and connect it right where the sock meets the side panel. So once we've connected it, this little circle that we have is going to be where the ruffles sit. And in order to start off the ruffles, we're going to do a chain up of 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to prepare for a double crochet and do 7 double crochet into the same loop that we're in, but we're going to be going into the front loops only so that it falls easier when you wear it. So we just did our 7 double crochet into the front loops only. And what we're going to do next is that we're going to count out 3, insert your hook into that 3rd loop, and do 3 single crochet, making sure that we're going into the front loops only. We're going to count out another 3 loops and then do 7 double crochet, making sure that we're going in the front loops only again. And we're going to keep doing this pattern all the way around. Once we get to the end, make sure we don't connect it. So just a quick tip, we're in the middle of doing our first row of ruffles, and we're now at the side of the triangle. And as you can see, I ended off at a 7 double crochet. And we're going to continue doing our pattern of 3 single crochet, 7 double crochet all the way around, making sure that we're going into the side double crochets of the triangle. Ooh, that was a lot to say. So we've made it all the way around of our first row of ruffles, and next we're going to start on our second row. So from here we're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Flip our work, prepare for a double crochet, go ahead and double crochet into that same loop that we're in, and then from here we're going to be chaining 2. Prepare for another double crochet. We're going to skip the next loop and go into the loop after that with 2 double crochet. Once we have that, chain 2, prepare for a double crochet, skip 1 loop, go into the next with 2 double crochet, and we're going to keep doing this pattern all the way down. So starting off our third row of ruffles, we're going to be chaining up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Flip your work, and then we're going to be putting 2 more double crochet into the same loop that we're in. So we're going to have a total of 3 double crochet. And once we have that, we're going to chain out 2, and then we're going to be doing another set of 3 double crochet into these gaps that we made in the last row. So do 3 double crochet into that gap. Once we have that, we're going to chain out another 2, and then put 3 double crochet into the next gap, and keep doing this all the way down. And once we have this, we're going to do another row of our ruffles, our 4th row. So we're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet, flip our work, and then we're going to be putting 1 double crochet into the same loop that we're in, so we're going to have a total of 2. And then now we're going to start working on shells, so we're going to chain 2, and we're going to be going into the gaps that we did into the last row again. So we're going to be putting 2 double crochets into that first gap, chain 2, and then do another set of 2 double crochet into that same gap. And that is our shell. Once we have this, chain 2 in between, then do another shell into the next gap. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet all into the same gap, and keep doing this pattern all the way down. So we just got done doing our 4th row, and now we're going to work on our last. So how we're going to start that off is chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to be putting 7 double crochet in total into the same loop that we're in, so do 6 more double crochet. And from here we're going to be putting 1 single crochet into the next gap that we have, and then prepare for a double crochet and put 7 more double crochet into the next gap or into the middle of the next shell. And we're going to keep doing this pattern all the way down. And then once we have all of that done, I went ahead and cut and tied, and the last thing that we have to do other than weaving in our ends is make a back strap and making sure that it's long enough so that it can weave in and out of our loops that we made. And this is our top once we're done weaving in all the ends. Thank you so much for watching. All of the necessary links will be in the description. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up and give me a little sub if you like these videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.